What's up, boys? Got some player props for you guys today over on prizepicks. Prizepicks, if you guys do not know, great website for player props. Highly recommend joining. It's available in most states. More than likely it's in your state than not in your state. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome site to go ahead and use. If you guys like playing player props, it's awesome. Manage your first deposit up to $100. Use my code DOMG. It's right down there. Code DOMG. Use it. So match your first deposit 100% up to $100. So it's a pretty sweet deal right there. But we're going to go ahead and talk about some of these. This can apply to all websites, but I definitely recommend PrizePicks. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. Really does help me out. And also turn on post notification. That helps me out as well. Also, Patreon, $10 a month. Give you guys my daily picks every single day. We were 4-1-1 yesterday. We did hit I only did one 2-pick power play. I usually do a lot more than that. But we only did one 2-pick power play, and that did hit. So that was pretty sweet. So pretty awesome over there. 4-1-1 on the day for NBA. So it was a pretty good day. But yeah, that link is in the description if you guys are interested in that. $10 a month. I don't recommend joining yet, though. Wait till January 1st because it's going to charge you on the 27th and on the 1st. So do not join yet. I recommend waiting. Put in your calendar something to join if you guys are interested, or just contact me on Discord. That free Discord is in my description. Contact me there or on Twitter, DOMG props, I think is what it is. But I'm not on Twitter as much. So yeah, Discord, free Discord is in my description. Join that. And yeah, you can message me over there too. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about some of these though. But yeah, like and subscribe, use my promo code, go to the Patreon, go to the Discord. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some of these here. So let's go ahead and head over to PrizePicks here. We got a bunch of different stuff we're going to take a look at. None of these are necessarily what's going to be in my Patreon. What are my official picks for the day? I did not make any picks yet. But here's some that I just want to kind of take a look at here. So start with the first one here. We're going to take a look at Melo Ball points. You're probably like, he's only got a 2 out of 5 hit rate. Why are you a little bit interested in him? It's because Miles Bridges is not playing. So let's take a look at this game here. Miles Bridges out. Martin out. PJ Washington out. A lot of big names are out for the Hornets today. And it's only a 7.5 point spread. Have really, really high over-under, which is really good for taking overs. But there's a shot that it does get blown out. So Green and Porter may not play. Their game time decisions right now. Garrison Matthews is out. Obviously, John Wall's out. But, yeah. So these are what the expected lineups are. These are not always guaranteed. Like yesterday, someone pointed out DeMar DeRozan. Why was he a power forward? So, again, today they have him at power forward. But yesterday he started at small forward. So sometimes they kind of flip-flop him around. It just depends on where the Bulls start him. But this is the expected lineup. So point guard for Melo Ball. He should be playing point guard. But let's take a look at what the Rockets are allowing to point guards here. The Rockets are allowing the third most points to point guards. So pretty good right there. For the Melo Ball potentially tonight. Let's take a look at number 5, good website for projections, see where they have him at. They usually like a lot of unders. Today they have him at 20.7, which is barely under. So under by about, what, 0.8 I think it is? So they like him under a little bit on these points. I don't really think that's that much to worry about. But sometimes it's nice to take a look at some projections, but they're obviously not always correct. But I think it could be a pretty good look with Bridges, Martin, and Washington out. It may not be a blowout. We'll see for that one. But a very high over-under is also very, very good. So I think there's a good shot he hits this over. If you guys don't like it, fade it. I definitely would not take the under on this one. But it should be pretty good for the Melo Ball tonight, potentially. Let's move on here. Let's take a look at a 3-point player prop. Let's take a look at Bogdanovic. So Bogdan Bogdanovic, 4 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. So pretty good look right there. So 4 out of 5 hit rate. 3.4 averaging his last 5. He's at 4, 4, 5, 3, and 1. So he's been on a hot streak in these 3 specifically. 4, 4, and 5. But he's averaging 3.4 in his last 5. He's going against the Spurs tonight. So let's take a look at that game here. Where's the Spurs game? Right here. It's a 7-game slate, by the way, but this is a 7-point spread. Probably a little bit less likely to blow out. There's still a chance. Usually, anything under 6 is usually good. Pretty much over that, you have to worry a little bit. If it's over like 8.5, you probably got to worry about that. But for taking overs, but 230 over under is pretty nice as well. But small forward going against these Spurs. So small forward 3-point makes against the Spurs. They're actually a little bit harder against small forwards to the 3-ball. So that's kind of a little bit scary there. They don't have projections for 3-pointers on number fire. So that unfortunately kind of sucks, but 16.7 is what they have him projected at for points. I don't even know what his regular points is at. They have a search bar on PrizePicks though now, which is amazing. Love it. So Bogdanovic, they have him 18.5. They look him at 16.7. So I like him on the under for his points, but I don't know. I think it could be a pretty good look for his 3 points tonight, considering his past hit rates. I wouldn't be worried too much about the matchup. Who did he go under against? He went under against the Spurs already this season, so that is something to kind of note. But we'll see if he can bounce back in this game, because I mean, no Donovan Mitchell in this game, so probably should have mentioned that before. But no Donovan Mitchell, so he's going to need the ball a lot more. He's going to have to hit 3. Maybe this one. I definitely wouldn't take the under, but maybe this is a potential take or fade situation. So not bad right here for Bogdanovic, I don't think. So just got to note, obviously, that he went under one time this season, but I do believe Mitchell was playing in that game. So got to be a little bit concerned about that. But so next one here, let's take a look at what do we want to do real quick. We'll do an assist one and then finish off with 2 points one. So let's take a look at one. This is one of my favorite ones of today, probably. So let's take a look at this here. Royce ONeil assists. So I like this one a lot. 5 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. He's at 3, 4, 3, 3, and 4. So you're going to be sweating this one out more than likely. He might barely hit this one, but he already played against the Spurs. He had 4. So that's something good right there. He already hit by 2. So yeah, the rate of 3.4 in his average in the last 5. Again, you're probably going to be sweating this one, but what's really good about this is that I believe he had 11 assists last time Donovan Mitchell was out. And Donovan Mitchell is not playing in this game, and he's going against a team that he already went over against this season. So I think it's a very good look for Mitchell to hit over an assist in today's game. Should be pretty good. 1 out of 1 this season without Mitchell. 1 out of 1 versus the Spurs this season, and a 7 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10. So 5 out of 5 in his last 5. So I'm liking Royce ONeil a lot today, I think. 4 assists. Should be pretty good for him. But I definitely wouldn't lock in over assists necessarily until this lineup is confirmed. Because usually if a guy like Rudy Gobert is out, who ONeil will probably dish an assist to, you might not want to take that. But I don't know. It helps his case when you have Mitchell out. Because, I mean, he literally just had 11 when Mitchell was out last time this season. So I think it was 11. Don't quote me on that number, but I believe it was. Let's move on to some points here. So let's take a look at guy right here, Christian Wood. So he's got, I believe, an 8 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10. Is that right? I believe that's true. 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. It's one of the two. But 18.5 points, 22, 20, 23, 21, and 12 in his last 5. 19.6 averaging in his last 5. So he did pretty bad against Atlanta, but every other team he's been going off against. So Christian Wood could be a pretty good look for tonight. Let's take a look at this game here. So where is that? Is it up top? Yeah, it should be. So against the Hornets, we already took a look at this game. High over under, which is awesome. And 7.5 spread. So again, potential blowout, but I would be too worried about it. But let's take a look at centers against the Hornets. So the Hornets are allowing the most points to centers so far. So yeah, according to Fantasy Pros here, centers 27.9 points. So that's a lot. Yeah, I like Wood a lot tonight, especially with the Hornets a little bit banged up, but they've had tons of protocol issues, but they've put 17.9 points, so they like them on the under. Number Fire likes everything on the under, I feel like. But so you probably know it's pretty good if they have over on someone, but I definitely like Christian Wood a lot tonight, considering his hit rate and the matchup. So definitely like him a lot. I'm not sure if he's already gone up against the Hornets. I don't remember if I even looked at that, but yeah, Christian Wood should be a pretty good look tonight against the Hornets with the matchup. So let's take a look at one more here. So let's take a look at this one. So this one is a little interesting. So Dorian Finney-Smith. So for Dallas game, 10.5 points. He got 4 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. So I like him a little bit here. 12, 19, 23, 10, and 15. So we went under by half a point against the Lakers. So let's take a look at this game here. So the Dallas game, it's on at 10 o'clock. So 1 point spread should be a very close game. Maybe we even get lucky and get a little bit of overtime. We'll see. But 212.5 over under. So a lot of these teams are banged up. So yeah, got to be a little bit aware of that, which is good for taking overs for players, usually, kind of. But Finney-Smith here, going up against Tony Snell, it looks like. So small forward here, going against the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers are allowing the most points to small forward. So pretty good luck for Finney, I do believe. So allowing him and Wood, they have great matchups tonight. So I definitely like Finney Smith to just grab 11 points. So it should be pretty good. Obviously, there's no Luka, Hardaway, any of those guys. Burke, Bullock, Josh Green might play. I don't think that would affect him too much. But should be pretty good for Dallas tonight. And Finney Smith. And Lillard may not play. We'll see. He's a game time decision. We'll see if he plays or not. But let's take a look at Finney Smith here. Oops, someone just subscribed. Appreciate you. It scares the crap out of me every time. I need to turn that off. But 9.5 points right there for Finney Smith. So that's what they have him at over there. So they like the under on everything by about like 0.6. I feel like in every prop. So yeah, I definitely like Finney Smith a lot tonight. I think you should be able to hit that with considering that matchup. So I like him and Wood a lot tonight just based on the matchups pretty much and hit rates alike. So those are probably two of my favorites along with Royce ONeil. We'll see where we end up finishing off here with the research by the end of the day. And you guys will know if you guys are on the Patreon. But please watching. Again, if anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications. Promo code for prizepicks is in my description. Great website. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, that's going to do it, man. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.